country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do. Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
Sent you out some thoughts, it's been a week or two. I wrote it down, cause it's too hard to say. I get choked up with a could you, would you be in my life, thinking that someday maybe you'd be my wife. I sent you out my best, but seems it's gone astray. I got a letter for you and it's breaking my heart, cause it could be the making of a brand new start. It seems that you don't know what I'm talking about. It was signed, sealed, delivered, that's what I thought. Forever said the fancy little stamp that I bought. I should be on top of the world with the wind in my sail, but it got lost in the mail. Now, maybe it's true, it could have been a blessing, and I've been a fool. Still I gotta take a chance and hand it straight to you. I got a letter for you and it's breaking my heart, cause it could be the making of a brand new start. It seems that you don't know what I'm talking about. Delivered, that's what I thought. Forever said the fancy little stamp that I bought. I should be on top of the world with the wind in my sail, but it got lost in the sleet, no snow, no hail will fail, cause next time I'm sending it certified mail. I got a letter for you and it's breaking my heart, cause it could be the making of a brand new start. It seems that you don't know what I'm talking about. Delivered, that's what I thought. Forever said the fancy little stamp that I bought. I should be on top of the world with the wind in my sail, but it got lost in the mail. Yeah, it got lost in the mail.
That is the brand new single from my good friend Tony Corrales from the Tony Corrales Band. He is from Arizona. That is called Lost in the Mail, and we met 10 years ago just outside of Nashville, Tennessee. Been good friends ever since, and I've got lots of listeners that love Tony Corrales and his music. Go check him out all over social media, the Tony Corrales Band and Lost in the Mail. This next artist is going to be a special guest of mine coming up real soon on the Tim Kelly Show on August the 29th on a Triple Play Thursday edition of the show. He's got a brand new single out with a video attached to it that you got to check out called Not On Me from Randy Cobb, C-O-B-B on the last name. He is right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Firing up my pickup, I'm on my way to work. 8 to 5 just to get mine, living life for what it's worth. Now I'm down to my last dollar, last cigarette. Still worried about tomorrow, but I ain't giving up yet. I'm not a preacher, damn it, I'm gonna preach. Everybody wants to get there fast, got a soul for you gonna read. You've got your hands out, but these handouts ain't for free. No, baby, not on me, baby, not on me. Oh, it's the backwood boys are yelling, not on me. I know that's what you're used to, but it's time for things to change. This living off the back of the working man's the wrong way to earn your pay. 'Cause we learn young how to do it. This is how we were born and raised. We wake up, go to work, make it home, go to church, love God, family, USA. Do it your way, and I'll keep doing it mine. Ain't always that easy, but it works for me every time. You've got to get up, man, I've given all I think I can give. Made by the sweat of my brow, forged me the life that I live.
Johnny Falstaff out of Houston, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show worldwide. Turn up the Texas beat.
Same old street, same old sidewalk, same old me out on the town. In my mind, a familiar story, and the same old sun is going down. Montrose is cold and gray this morning. Washington was all aglow last night. Alabama ice thawed with the dawning, and the neon down on Richmond had done faded at first light. It's the same old street, same old sidewalk. sunshine, Charlie knows my name. Telephone has long been out of order. Lost the signal when the local charm went down in flames. It's the same old street, same old sidewalk, same old me out on the town. In my mind, a familiar story, and the same old sun is going down. Same old street, same old sidewalk.
His name is Johnny Falstaff. He has been a guest on the Tim Kelly Show recently, and I love talking to him. And thank you for the liner, man. I had that in my email, and his promoter from Texas sent that to me. Appreciate that. That is awesome, man. You knocked that one out of the park. I love making those too, but I love when the artists do it for me, man. That was great. Appreciate it. And the song is great as well. After a couple of more songs, we're going to have my special guest in the second hour, Carol Watanabe and Sherry Otzenberger from a great organization called Defenders Gateway, who I met in Branson about a month and a half ago. I met those two ladies, and we got to hang out and have dinner together. And I met Carol a year ago almost. It's been now since when I hosted Freedom Jam USA back last September the 30th. They've got a great organization, and they do a lot of good stuff for our veterans. You guys want to get ready to take notes and download the Defenders Gateway app as well. We'll give you all of those details in the interview coming up in just a couple of more songs. This next artist is from Australia as well. Her name is just Josie, and this is called Life on the Flip Side on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Back school, they hated who I was, 'cause I got a bit of country in my blood. But they could never say that. They've been 22 hours deep, traveling escapes in this country, keeping the world going round. I've got quite the story here to sell. Stories only driving wheels can tell. I've been tapping times, I've been checking loads, chasing dreams and cruising out back roads, finding who I am. There's a strength in me that I just can't hide. I found it out there on those red dirt drives, between them highway lines. That's life on the flip side. Yeah, that's life on the flip side. Back in the schoolyard, they're listening in to the struggles and the hardships I've been seeing my whole life, my whole damn life. I love the stations and people. It ain't for the weekend, it's working every day of your life to just get by. Just get by. I've been tapping times, I've been checking loads, chasing dreams and cruising out back roads, finding who I am. There's a strength in me that I just can't hide. I found it out there
This is Isaac from 49 Winchester, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best. Well, it's been 10 years since I finished high school. My God, where does all the time go? I got friends I ain't seen since 2013, and they live right down the damn road. Yeah, and I'm creeping up on 30 come next April. I don't feel old, and I reckon I'm really not. But the older I get, the more I regret wasting all that time worried about the things that I ain't got. And time flies by. Society. And you don't see too many silver spoons. You gotta make a living off your hustle or your muscle. I made mine off of playing my tunes, and I still got a whole lot left to do, Lord. Keeps me laying in the bed awake at night. Well, that same old feeling, that highway healing, that hit the stage with all my rowdy friends on Friday night, and time flies by. And I ain't getting any younger, but I never let that hunger die down. Well, I gotta go. I gotta strike while the iron's hot. I might not give it one shot. Better make it count.
Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. We have with us tonight as special guests my good friends Carol Watanabe and Sherry Otzenberger from Defenders Gateway. And I met you guys in Branson just about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and we had a good time hanging out. How are you?
We're great, Tim. Thank you so much for having us on.
You are so welcome.
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah.
Good to connect.
Good to connect with you again. And I met Carol at Defenders Gateway when you were at Freedom Jam USA last September the 30th. So that was an awesome meeting. And I liked what you had going on. And you asked me and Branson if you could be a part of this radio program. And we got you on our website, actually. So we'll talk about Defenders Gateway here in just a moment. But how did you start Defenders Gateway, Carol? Tell us that story, though.
Oh boy, that is a long story. It started when first of all, I have to go back a little bit. I started a military children's charity back 20 years ago, and we've been serving military kids for that long. Mm-hmm. We're all a volunteer organization, and that organization is called Little Patriots Embraced. And your listeners can go on to littlepatriotsembrace.org and read all about us, our mission, and we have served over 95,000 military children since 2004. Wow. So during that time, Tim, I've experienced so many times the young families that are really going through a lot. We've served, children that have had cancer and other, sicknesses and situations where these young families, they just don't make a lot of money when they're in the military and they're new and they have a rough time sometimes, even with, their insurance, their TRICARE. There are things that they don't get paid for, right? We have, for example, one military family that we served out of Fort Campbell, Kentucky, and that little girl, she has a brain tumor, and it was cancerous, and she went through all the treatments here in St. Louis, at the Children's Hospital here. And my volunteer group was with her. We were with the other children and helping them every step of the way. And this went on for years where she went through treatment. I'm happy to say now that we heard from her. They're out of the military, and she's just celebrated her 16th birthday, and she's still cancer-free. So, we have wonderful, stories like that to tell. Excuse me. And, and that really kind of led me to start Defenders Gateway. Defenders Gateway is a national network of all of our nation's defenders. That is our active military, our veterans, our firefighters, police officers, EMT, dispatchers, and all of their family members. It is that plus all of the businesses that want to support and honor them. We developed an app called the Defenders Gateway app. And we are placing businesses on there that want to be supporters, and they want to honor these people. And we are growing like crazy. Every day we grow. We have thousands of members, the Defender members on board, and we have tens of thousands of businesses now on it. And your listeners, if you're a business out there, we would welcome you on board. They can get a hold of us, and we can talk about that, and it's a very easy process. Yep. Sherry's in charge of that. And she can tell you how easy that is to put a business on. So, we're doing this because it's a way of giving back. It's a way of honoring. And, my experiences with the charity many years ago, I felt like there's got to be more that I can do. The businesses on there give a discount or have some other kind of, something that they're willing to do for these families. So those are the only businesses that we place on the app. If they're not a supporter, we don't want them to be on the app. And we're very clear about that, up front. In addition, there are so many resources on the app. There are resources to help these people, regardless of what their issues are. We have nonprofit organizations, and my business is committed to giving back to those nonprofits and supporting their mission. So this is all about giving and giving back.
Man, I love that because when I went to Freedom Jam and I was asked to host that thing, I kind of got to looking at it, and they had Lost Coast Canines there, and they had a lot of cool stuff. There was a car show, and all of the proceeds went to the veterans, and even our VIP tickets that me and my wife bought went to help them, and it was in the St. Louis area. St. Peter's is where they had it, and all the proceeds went to help them get off the streets. There should never be a homeless veteran in this country, and help them build tiny homes and get jobs and things like that. And you just further that with Defenders Gateway, and I love that.
Well, and those are the nonprofits that we actually have on there. You know, we're trying to support all of those organizations that are doing the tiny homes, and they're doing all of these wonderful, wonderful missions for our veterans. And, you know, we also have first responders out there, you know, where they lose a loved one. And we have those families. So there are some wonderful, wonderful organizations. The Harry Sinise Foundation, Tunnel to Towers. Those are the organizations we have on board already.
Okay.
And those are our nonprofit partners. And, of course, there's no charge for them to ever be on this platform. And we don't charge for any of the resources to be on the platform. Because we want them to be on there so that they can have that direct connection with our Defender members.
Okay.
The only money that ever goes out is a very small fee that we charge a business member, and that is a membership fee, and that supports the entire program. So it's a great platform. We're excited about it, and we're growing every single day. Sherry can maybe tell you a little bit more about, you know, some of those nonprofits that are on the app and also the resources that are on there.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Well, like Carol was saying, I just loved that she was developing this when I heard about it, because I feel like what our defenders do, our military, our first responders, all of our heroes, our veterans who have served and their families, they've experienced things that we don't understand unless we've been in their shoes. But I feel like it's so hugely important that they're defending our freedoms, they're protecting our communities, lifting up our families. You know, it's just a foundational thing, and so it just seems wise that we can do something to support them, and that's what Carol's all about, and that's why I was always so grateful and anxious to help her and work with her. But it's great for our defenders because we do hear from military people that they know there's a lot of organizations out there helping with a lot of different areas, but when they need something, they're not exactly sure where to go. And this makes it easy for them to find these different resources. Carol was mentioning a lot of the great organizations doing significant things for them in the nonprofit world so that they can get these services at no charge to them and their families. But a lot of families are dealing with trauma when they come back from being deployed, or just different things that they've experienced while serving, whether you're a first responder, whether you're in the military. And there's so many incredible organizations that have great success in helping them get beyond that, help them to get their lives back, keep their families intact, and move on with their purpose. And also organizations that help them adjust back into civilian life. And there's a lot of organizations that are helping them to find jobs, you know, when they're moving on to that next stage. You know, so there's just so many, many things. And the wonderful thing about Defenders Gateway app I see too, Tim, is the fact that we're bringing these communities together. We're really all on mission together is how I see it. And so it's wonderful that they get to see one another. And I think this way we can help one another. And our defenders can see, wow, these are my people. This is my community. And with our support of our business members, you know, they get exposure from all of our defenders to see what they're providing. And so it's great for them, too, to say, wow, you know, I'm going to be on the app. I've gained exposure from my business, and the defender communities, they know that I support them. They usually offer some type of a promotion, a discounted savings, anything, whatever they want to honor them. Mm-hmm. And, you know, but it's bringing all these people together. And there's also a secure chat feature on the app. And so, you know, they can speak to each other individually or in groups. And, you know, we were just saying this morning that there's just so many applications, I think, that will continue to evolve as people are engaging with one another and in this community. So it's really exciting to do this. It's a huge project because this is across the country, national. So, but, you know, so we've got big goals. We want to reach, you know, 1 million defenders. We want to reach 1 million businesses. And all the while, that we just see it as a win-win-win. You know, it's a win for the businesses, and it's a win certainly for our defenders, which is most important, but then also to help provide support financially for the nonprofit organizations that are doing significant and much needed things to continue to help them do more and to grow. So we're super excited and appreciate you letting us talk about it, Tim.
Absolutely, man. I've been looking forward to this because I really appreciate what you guys do for the veterans and the first responders too, like you mentioned. And you know, they on a daily basis, they go to crazy car wrecks and they see stuff that, you know, was just going to give them maybe PTSD issues and things like that, you know, we don't even think about on a daily basis. A lot of times, you know, we just take it for granted. Sometimes we're going to make it to work and back and everything's going to be fine. But, you know, the things that they see on a daily basis, and you're helping their families, including their children, I think that's awesome.
Yes, absolutely. And, you know, if I might say, I really want to encourage any of your listeners out there that are a Defender family, please go download Defender's Gateway app. You can find it on the Apple Store, and you can also find it on the Google Play Store. It is free, and it's free for life. We want everyone to know that. Awesome.
You know, music brings people together, too, and that's what I've been doing for the last 12, now going on 13 years. And I met a gentleman there in person. I've interviewed him 3 times on my program before we got to meet at Freedom Jam USA in St. Peter's when we did that event. His name is John Eason. He's a 5-time tour veteran, and he said music saved his life because he had the PTSD so bad. You know, he wanted to take his own life. And that's one thing that you might want to talk about, too, in our next segment is, you know, veteran suicide is terrible in especially the state of Missouri. I just the other day saw on KY3, a TV station out of Springfield, Missouri, north of Branson, about how bad it is here in Missouri. And so they just need somebody to talk to sometimes, but music is what helped him, and it helps a lot of other people. So he's got a great song here we're going to play, and then we'll come back and talk some more. It's called Heart of the Mountain by John Eason. We are with Carol Watanabe and Sherry Otzenberger from Defender's Gateway on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, and it is New Music Friday.
The moon finds its way through the clouds. Stars fill the night sky past the counting. The Red River wanders past the bayous where I'm from. And I climb a little higher up the mountain. I go to battle with this pen and this guitar. It's hard to see tomorrow through the doubting, but I'm burning another candle and I try to find the words to cut the darkness in the shadow of the mountain. Looking back at the losing and the scars, it would have been a smoother road without 'em. But the man they made is strong, strong enough to fall and get back up, keep fighting with the mountain. Come the day when my days on earth are through, leave the valley to the ones that do the plowing, spreading my bones where the highway saws a fiddle through the pines. I will rest in the arms of the mountain. Well, the moon finds its way through the clouds. Stars fill the night sky sky past the county. Seasons pass like seconds, forever feels like home. Here in the heart of the mountain, here in the heart of the mountain.
His name is John Eason. That is E-A-S-O-N if you want to check him out and tell him Tim Kelly sent you. He's fantastic and a good friend of mine. Heart of the Mountain is the title of that song, and I thought that would be perfect for this interview since he is a big part of Defenders Gateway. And John Eason started this thing called Songs for Heroes. So if you're a veteran, a first responder, all of that, and you love music, you might want to go join Songs for Heroes, and you can find him on his Facebook page as well. And he is in the area over there, I think in St. Charles, Missouri areas where he does Songs for Heroes. So that is awesome. You guys wanted to talk some more about how you can get businesses, too, involved in Defenders Gateway.
Absolutely, Tim. What I'd like to point out, if you're a business owner and you're listening in, contact us. And you can do that by email so simply at info@defenders-gateway.com. So it's info@defenders-gateway.com. And Sherry will answer that email. And we really would like to let you know more about this because, as I said before, we have thousands and thousands of business owners already on it. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure that there's probably, businesses down in the Branson area, I believe, right, Sherry? I think we have some down there, too.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Springfield. So we're scattered all across the country right now with our business supporters. But I want to kind of touch on something else real quick. Sherry wants to talk a little bit about the suicide that is out there. And Tim, that's one of the main reasons I started to build Defenders Gateway. Mm-hmm. One was to give back to these families and honor them. And the other was to help eliminate suicide. And we don't only have suicide within our veterans, but our first responders too. And Sherry's going to talk a little bit about the app and why we place these nonprofits and these resources on there to help them.
Okay.
Yeah, Tim, it's an easy way for them to find. We're very selective in terms of the organizations that we include on the Defenders Gateway app. We want to make sure that they are doing significant things, and of course, the funding is being well utilized. And so we're just so excited that our defenders can come here and see the support that's there for them in all these different areas. So, we have it broken down in our resource category by military and first responders. And so some of the organizations are going to be familiar to people, like Backstoppers and Tunnel to Towers Foundation, which is doing incredible things, ever since 9/11. Mm-hmm. And there's another organization called 22-0, and their goal was because there was 22 suicides recorded daily, which we think that number has pretty close to doubled, but they have an amazing program that's been very effective across the country for really helping law enforcement, firefighters, military, helping them overcome the traumas that they've endured so they don't have to keep reliving those things. And then you mentioned the homeless veteran situations. There's a lot of great organizations, that are helping with that. We've got Veterans Community Project, and we've got some other organizations across the country that are focusing on their own individual states. And there's a number of those. But I know you mentioned Songs for Soldiers, so we love what Dustin's doing. Songs for Soldiers is on there so they can see what he's doing for them and, highlight his concerts and things. So we've got podcasts as well that are of relevant material that are going to interest them, encourage them, support them. And, of course, these are all other veterans and first responders that are hosting these podcasts, as well as doing a lot of these trauma-driven organizations. We just want them to go there. I have been so excited to find these organizations that are doing such significant things. We've got one here locally in St. Louis, too, called the Patriot Training Foundation. And I didn't know anything about them before, but they are doing great things to help train military high school students that are interested in going into the military. And I think particularly they'll train them to be an officer and a lot of different things that are required in preparation. They focus a lot working with local law enforcement and helping them come out and do a lot of the shooting training and things that's so relevant to them. And they have a wonderful space, a wonderful property where other organizations, other military bases, special forces, whoever can come out there and use their property. And I think that's really critical now because we're hearing that some of those things aren't quite as available. So there's some great things out there, Tim, and we encourage our defenders to get on there and look around for things that they may not only need, but maybe things that they have other friends that are looking for. But just to be aware of these organizations, that they're out there and they can connect easily through the Defenders Gateway app.
Absolutely. I'm sure glad I found Carol's table, and we've been friends ever since, and she sure supported me and liked and shared a lot of stuff that I did music-wise, and we're glad to have you guys on today, you ladies. It's been a pleasure, and you're doing a great thing for our veterans and our first responders and all of their families, so kudos to you. And I was talking to Carol off of the air while that song was playing, what it's like on a daily basis, and she goes, you just wouldn't believe it. But it's great that you're busy and that businesses are taking advantage of it, and we want everybody that is a veteran or first responder and their families to take advantage of downloading that app. Just go to my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, and you'll see that Defenders Gateway tab, and it'll direct you right to the app right there on your phone. So thank you for being here today. We appreciate it.
We thank you, Tim. Thank you so much.
Tim.
You are so welcome. I'm going to play a couple of more songs from folks that we got to meet at Freedom Jam. One was on season number 6 of NBC's The Voice, and she was on this program last May on the 24th, my good friend Audra McLaughlin. And then the headliner was Jesse Keith Whitley, the son of Keith Whitley and Lori Morgan, and he's got a great song called Red, White, and Blue. And it starts out because of 9/11. You guys kind of mentioned it, but I know we lost just in New York City alone over 300 firefighters and first responders when the Twin Towers went down. So that was a sad, sad day. But you guys are doing a great thing in keeping their memories alive and keeping the Defenders Gateway alive and well by doing what you do on a daily basis. So thank you for your time tonight again.
We thank you. Thank you so much, Tim.
You are welcome. Here is Audra McLaughlin with Sad Song and a Cowboy on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Fridays.
He was a right-away kind, love him and leave him back to the wind, not looking back kind. Never seen her reaching across the bed for him with a tear in her eye. She was a hopeful soul, holding on to nothing, believing it was something worth a pile of gold. Watching that horizon, praying she'll find him in a trail of smoke. sexy swing. John Wayne disappearing into the sun. He loves her strong and true, is lonely. Holds her like she's the only one. Who's born to break her heart and never had a choice. There's a job of a sad song and a cowboy. Is where he belongs. Sad song and a cowboy.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Tuesday, 9:47 a.m.
Hi, baby. Baby, you have to listen to me carefully. I'm on a plane that's been hijacked. I'm on the plane. I'm calling from the plane. I want to tell you I love you. Please tell my children that I love them very much. And I'm so sorry, babe. I hope to be able to see your face again, baby. I love you.
There has been a plane crash on the southern tip of Manhattan. You're looking at the World Trade Center. We understand that a plane has crashed into the World Trade Center.
Good evening. Today, our fellow citizens, our way of life, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts. The victims were in airplanes or in their offices. Secretaries, businessmen and women, military and federal workers, moms and dads, friends and neighbors.
We don't have no plastic LA friends. Ain't on the edge of no popular trend. Ain't never seen the inside of that magazine GQ. We don't care if you're a lawyer or a Texas soul man, or some waitress busting ass in some liquor stand. If you got soul, we hang out with people just like you. My hair's turning white, my neck's always been red, my collar's still blue. We've always been here, just trying to sing the truth to you. Yeah, you could say that we've always been red, white, and to Sturgis, pay our own dues, smoking Camels and drinking domestic brews. If you want to know where I've been, just look at my hands. I'm driven by the White House, spent some time in jail. Mama cried, but she still wouldn't pay my bill. I ain't been no angel, but even God, he understands. Well, my hair's turning white, my neck's always been red, my collar's still blue. We've always been here, just trying to sing the truth to you. Yeah, you could say that we've always been red, white, and blue. Yeah, that's right. our taxes and gave our lives to serve this great country. What are they complaining about? Yeah, we love our families, we love our kids. You know it's love that makes us all so rich. That's where we're at. If they don't like it, they can just get the hell out. Well, my hair's turning white, my neck's always been red, my collar's still blue. We've always been here, just trying to sing the truth to you. Whoa. My hair's turning white, my neck's always been red, my collar's still blue. We've always been here, just trying to sing the truth to you. Yeah, you could say that we've always been red, white, and blue.
His name is Jesse Keith Whitley. He is the son of the late, great Keith Whitley and Miss Lori Morgan. That is called Red, White, and Blue, and that is an awesome song. I wanted to leave in all the effects and the talking in there because September the 11th was a terrible day for this country, one of the worst in history, and great tribute song there, Red, White, and Blue from Jesse Keith Whitley. And what a great tribute to our veterans tonight. Defenders Gateway, ladies and gentlemen, Carol Watanabe and Sherry Otzenberger. I want to thank those ladies for being here. I apologize for the static in the background about 20 minutes into the interview tonight. I thought it was a thunderstorm. That's what it sounded like. And then I heard the mowers that came by the studio right as we were in the middle of recording that. But we got through it, and I hope you got some benefit from it. You can hit the Defenders Gateway tab on the top of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Download the Defenders Gateway app. It is totally free, and the services that they provide are totally free as well to our veterans, first responders, police officers, and their families. So they're doing a great, great thing. Defenders Gateway, thank you for being here. Jesus in Jail is a song by Taylor Hughes. She also performed last September the 30th, and I had the pleasure of introducing her to the stage at Freedom Jam USA. Let's play Jesus in Jail from Taylor Hughes right now on The Tim Kelly Show. KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best. It's hour number 3.
Came rolling into that church pew like a cloud of smoke. I was out all damn night doing God only knows. Never even made it home. Wear last night's hair in a second coat of that carbon black mascara. Lord bless my soul. I'm guilty as charged. Never claimed to be a saint. My heart's a little lost, so I came here today to bow my head, make the cross, sending up my war phone call. Hope the Lord will pay my bill, 'cause hell, I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail. If I take an extra sip of that communion wine, the Holy Ghost might save my sins or kill this hangover of mine. My rowdy ways have flashed a few blue lights. Come judgment day, gonna need an alibi. I'm guilty as charged, never claimed to be a saint. My heart's a little lost, so I came here today to bow my head, make the cross, sending up my word phone call. Hope the Lord will pay my bill, 'cause hell, I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail. Jesus and jail. I'm a repeat offender, a good old-fashioned sinner. So Lord, I surrender. I'm guilty as charged, never claimed to be a saint. My heart's a little lost, so I came here today to bow my head near the cross, sending up my word phone call. Hope the Lord will pay my bill, 'cause hell, I'm somewhere between. I'm somewhere between. I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail. Jesus and jail. Jesus and jail. I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it?
Today's Country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
In my short life, you know I can't complain. Well, I've had good and bad times all the same. And one thing that always remains, that I've got country music in my veins. Well, I was born into a traveling band. I knew it what the good Lord always had planned. For the credit my lines, well, he's the one to blame. 'Cause I've got country music in my veins. Country music in my veins. Ballroom singing, ballroom change. It's my way of life and my claim to fame. Well, I've got country music in my veins. Well, settle in and I'll tell you how
Country music in my veins.
His name is James Hollingsworth. He is making his debut on the program tonight, and what a great song, very fitting song for a country radio station, Country Music in My Veins. Boy, I got that running deep, and I got some coffee in there too. I'm having a good time. I'm actually drinking sweet tea tonight. That's what's in that tumbler that you're seeing on the TV channels of YouTube and Facebook Live, but we are having a good time listening to what I call New Country's Best, and we play one great song after another. This next artist sure makes some great country music. In fact, that's what I said in a quote when they asked me to write something about Walker Montgomery. His latest single is called Leave Your Leaving Behind, Walker Montgomery, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
You've been gone, long gone for a while. I've tried to move on, but I can't get past your smile. Girl, I'm not over you, not by a million miles. Don't know if I'll ever leave your leaving behind. Find a little peace of mind. You set me free where I can't fly. I keep hoping and praying someday that I might leave your leaving behind. I know it's crazy to be standing at your door. I've stayed away till I can't take it anymore. Is there any way to be the way we were before? 'Cause I'm not sure I can leave your leaving behind. Find a little peace of mind. You set me free where I can't fly. I keep hoping and praying someday that I might leave your leaving behind. If you just say the word, I walk away from you. I'll admit that we are through. But if you feel the way I do, girl, leave your leaving behind. Help me find some peace of mind. Set me free where I can't fly. I've been hoping and praying someday that I might leave your leaving behind.
Country sounds like this.
Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot.
And this.
Felt like living and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me.
And this.
Hey, pretty boy, you were pretty sure it was gonna work out for you.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
I've been done wrong. Wreck me like a shotgun fire rocked my world and left my entire heart on the bathroom floor. These days alone, I feel like a hand grenade. Split second could change my fate, set me off and shake me to the core. Good Lord, this life can sure get rough. I've been toe to toe with these demons. They battered and broke me to pieces. Let me tell you now, this girl's too proud to ever back on down. See, my life ain't defined by heartbreak, 'cause everyone here's got a mistake. There's love in my heart, grace in the stars, and hope in the skies. Yeah, yeah, hope in the skies. Right on my wrist, I tattooed irrevocable. Reminds me I'm unbreakable. No matter how it gets, I've been toe to toe with these demons. They battered and broke me to pieces. Let me tell you now, this girl's too proud to ever back on down. See, my life ain't defined by heartbreak, 'cause everyone here's got a mistake. There's love in my heart, grace in the stars, and hope in the skies. Yeah, hope in the skies. Yeah, yeah. In broken I find healing, in faith I find a reason, in forgiveness I found freedom. I've been toe to toe with these demons. They battered and broke me to pieces. Let me tell you now, this girl's too proud to ever back on down. My life ain't defined by heartbreak, 'cause everyone here's got a mistake. There's love in my heart, grace in the stars, and hope in the skies. Yeah, yeah, hope in the skies. Yeah, yeah.
Her name is Tiona Campbell. That is called Hope in the Skies, and I hope to interview her one day on this radio program. We just recently became Facebook friends, but go over and like her music page as well. It is Tiona, Tiona Campbell, and Hope in the Scars. What a great song on the radio tonight from Houston, Texas, and a member of the Texas Country Music Association as well. How about my good friend Terry Dan up next? His latest single is called Find the Light on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this New Music Friday.
Did you ever lose your mind? No matter where you look, there's nothing to find. Sometimes it seems the world can be unkind. Did you ever lose your mind? Did you ever lose your way? No matter where you go, it's no place to stay. You travel down that road in vain anyway. Did you ever lose your way? I found someone to give me peace of mind. I found someone with a heart I could claim is mine. I found a world I'd always dreamed there was. I found love. Did you ever find the light? Everywhere you look around is clear and bright. The one you love makes everything alright. Did you ever find the light?
Are you ready for football, Chiefs Kingdom?
The Chiefs are back-to-back Super Bowl champions. It is a dynasty.
Mahomes looks to throw. It is caught by Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. They've done it. The team that is just gritty and gutsy. How about those Chiefs?
Stream the Kansas City Chiefs games all season long on your official Branson radio home of the Chiefs.
One of the greatest duos in the history of the National Football League. Patrick Mahomes to Travis Kelsey.
KICR, IndyCountryRadio.com. Go Chiefs!
You gotta be sad in this sad world. Everything that's gone bad in this bad world. You got beauty and health. That's a win, girl. Take a look at yourself. You ain't gotta be sad. With all the things that lift you up and everything that's brought you here, happiness can rise above and take away all your fears. Living life with love and hugs, not looking in the rearview mirror, letting go of all that was. Finally catch those falling tears. Don't worry about nothing, 'cause we ain't got it that bad. You ain't gotta be sad in this sad world. Everything that's gone bad in this bad world. You got beauty and health. That's a win, girl. Take a look at yourself. You ain't gotta be sad. If you feel like giving up, well, you should know we've all been there. It's
not about what's in your cup. And just as long as something's there, live your life with hope and trust. Well, these arms are holding us. But if you feel like giving up, just know they're strong enough. But don't worry about nothing, 'cause we ain't got it that bad. You ain't gotta be sad in this sad world. Everything that's gone bad in this bad world, you got beauty and health. That's a win, girl. Take a look at yourself. You ain't gotta be sad in this sad world. Everything that's gone bad in this bad world, you got beauty and health. That's a win, girl. Take a look at yourself. Just take a look at yourself. You ain't gotta be sad. If you feel like giving up, you should know we've all been there. It's not about what's in your cup, just as long as something's there.
That is the latest single out to radio for Jonathan Lynn. It is called Sad Girl. No sad girls here, only happy ones when we play Jonathan Lynn, and he is absolutely fantastic. I love playing his music on the radio. Go check out his latest project out to radio right now called The Image of Me. Lots of great songs on there, and I've got lots of them as well in my library. Well, how about that Chiefs football promo? Are you ready for some Chiefs football? They play their first preseason game tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central Time. We are the official vacation destination of the Chiefs here in Branson, and we are the official radio station of the Chiefs here in Branson at KICR Indie Country Radio. We'll be streaming the regular season games all season long. The first one starts Thursday night, September the 5th. There will be no Triple Play Thursday on that night. And there will be no Triple Play Thursday on August the 22nd because yours truly has tickets to the Kansas City Chiefs game when they play the Bears in their last preseason game. We'll be taking pictures and posting all of that on my social media. It's going to be a great time. I have not been to Arrow Heaven Stadium, we call it, since they got Patrick Mahomes, so I'm looking forward to that. We're going to have a great time, and we hope you can join us all season long right here on KICR Indie Country Radio. Just hit that Kansas City Chiefs tab at the top of the website at Game Time. We don't care if it's on Amazon on a Thursday night or whatever you got going on. I figured out how to stream it. We got the games for you, absolutely. This next artist has game. She was a former contestant on American Idol. Her name is Megan Knight. The song is called Breeze on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Feel the weight of this crazy world slowly fading away. Be searching for some sort of ecstasy at the end of the day. Floating on a tumbleweed, so set free, floating on a breeze. Some days the sky is full of gray, clouds smothering the sun.
tumbleweed. So set free, floating on a breeze, floating on a breeze, like a tumbleweed. So set free, floating on a
Listening to New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
The raindrops on the window roll like tears from my eyes. These lonely nights in Austin, they're bleeding my heart dry. Every street sign holds a memory. In the lights I see your face. I don't know how we got here, but I'm
Making their radio debut on the program tonight, that is September Moon. That's the name of the group, and the lead singer there is Catherine Brown. She sounds good on vocals. It's a band of 4 folks outside of Dallas-Fort Worth area, and go check them out on their website. It is SeptemberMoonBand.com. They are fantastic, and I just found their music this week. I just tagged them on Facebook that they got some radio airplay on 10 radio stations around the country and around the world, and hopefully we can reach out to them, get them on an interview as well. They sound really, really good. September Moon, right there in a great tune called Bridge to Burn. This next artist has a great take on a Ronnie Millsap song called Smoky Mountain Rain. His name is Stephen Wood. Stephen Wood Music, if you want to find him on social media. This is called Smoky Mountain Pain on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Heard a Millsap song in the hotel lobby while checking in my room with you on my mind. It sounded like old Ronnie was singing my story. I felt his song and I took it as a sign. I was only gonna follow my dream for a year or two, but I'm not happy if I'm anywhere without you. I'm feeling Smoky Mountain pain in California. LA's not the place where I belong. Stuck here on the coast and longing for you. I'm feeling Smoky Mountain pain in California. Tonight I'll catch a red-eye into Nashville and then follow the radio all the way home. Funny how a change of space can change you and bring you back to what you've always known. Just ain't living, 'cause miles away your love just kept on giving. I'm feeling Smoky Mountain pain in California. LA's not the place where I belong. Right now, yet I'm stuck here on the coast and longing for you. I'm feeling Smoky Mountain pain in California. Yeah, I'm feeling Smoky Mountain pain in California.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
suburbs past the neighbors on the right, and the white picket fence nowadays just seems so high. Kids are playing in the yard and that dog's in the street. I go back to when I thought that could be you and me. Everybody told me that I had much more to give to a man who couldn't figure out which woman's bed he's in. I think back to that first day when I should have saw the signs. All the red I saw was from a sunset in his eyes. Now I pull up to the driveway and the light's not on, and I wonder where it all went wrong. Yet I grab my last things and throw the key under the mat, and I know there ain't no looking back. Take 55 to that highway with a loaded shotgun seat. That cul-de-sac in my review, you're nothing but a dead-end street. Pedal to the metal, try to get way out of town. Am I sure I'm making the right choice this go around? I remind myself I'm not the one who lit it up in flames, and all the names of all the girls forever burned in my brain. Now I pull up to the driveway and the light's not on, and I wonder where it all went wrong. Yet I grab my last things and throw the key under the mat, and I know there ain't no looking back. Take 55 to that highway with a loaded shotgun seat. That cul-de-sac in my review, you're nothing but a dead-end street. Now I pull up to a driveway and the light's not on, and I wonder where it all went wrong. Then I grab my last things and throw the key under the mat, and I know there ain't no looking back. Take 55 to that highway with a loaded shotgun seat. That cul-de-sac in my review, you're nothing but a dead-end street. You're nothing but a dead-end street.
How about the talented ladies of country music? Aren't they great? That is brand new music from my good friend Savannah Ray. It is R-A-E on the last name, and that is called Dead End Street. We're going to hit that Dead End Street here in just a little bit, but I'm having a good time tonight. What a fun show this has been. And my good friend Savannah Ray is also from Texas, and she has been a special guest on the Tim Kelly Show numerous times. I love listening to her music. She is super, super talented. As they all are. That's why we call it New Country's Best. This next gentleman is a good friend of mine. We have met him a couple of times in Springfield, Missouri at the Southbound Bar and Grill and watched him perform live. He is an alumni artist of season number 6 of NBC's The Voice. From Team Blake, our good friend Jake Worthington. This is called State You Left Me In. It's Missouri on the Tim Kelly Show from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world.
Hope you had a good flight. I hear Cabo's nice this time of year. Bet you're having the time of your life. Glad you made it there. It's good Good, you're having some fun before you move on out to Santa Fe. Me, I'm doing all right, I guess. Really nothing's changed. I'm still in the state you left me in. I go a little crazy now and then. That's about as far as I've been since you've been gone. If you ever go and change your mind, I won't be hard to find. Hope you're doing great. I'm still in the state you left me in. All my friends come around, wanna go out on Friday nights, but I just tell them no, I stay at home and turn out the lights. If you ever wake up thinking about us, wish you hadn't left, honey, just head my way, I'll always be here by myself. I'm still in the state you left me in. I go a little crazy now and then. That's about as far as I've been since you've been gone. If you ever go and change your mind, I won't be hard to find. Hope you're doing great. I'm still in the state you left me in. I'm still in the state you left me in. I go a little crazy now and then. That's about as far as I've been since you've been gone. Oh, if you ever go and change your mind, I won't be hard to find. Hope you're doing great. I'm still in the state you left me in. Hope you're doing great. I'm still in the state you left me in. Hope you had a good flight. I hear Cabo's nice this time of year.
Stirring up a spark till I'm one step away from two-stepping away with your heart.
This old shirt is getting
on Broadway ain't what I came here to find. What happened to those steel guitars crying 3/4 time? All I wanted was a country song mixed with a 90 proof, an old jukebox and a smoke-filled bar that drops the needle on the truth. Playing way more Wayland on those grooved out 45s. Feel the chill of Hank Williams on that cold December night. Something that sounds as lonesome as chiseled in stone. Yeah, I want to taste the whiskey on an old Keith Whitley song. These streets were paved with heartache and tears of the common man. Our heroes rode in Cadillacs and played in five-piece bands. They came to town with the sound that made this whole world cry. Like that old Kentucky bluebird with a soul that was born to fly. What I'd give to hear the possum play that Ryman stage tonight, or ride the tracks with the man in black and help stomp out those footlights. Feel the pain in Haggard's voice when he sings me back home. Yeah, I wanna taste the whiskey on an old Keith Whitley song. Well, I miss those good old days. Hell, I miss those good old songs. You don't know just how good you got it until it's good and gone. What I'd give to hear the possum rock that Ryman stage tonight, or ride the tracks with the man in black and help stomp out those footlights. Yeah! Feel the pain in Haggard's voice when he sings me back home. Yeah, I wanna taste the whiskey on an old Keith Whitley song. Yeah, I wanna taste the whiskey. Yeah, I wanna taste the whiskey. Yeah, I wanna taste the whiskey on one of my dad's songs. ELP, what's that, Jesse? They don't make them like this no more, brother. No, they don't, buddy. I think my daddy would approve. I sure hope so, man.
That is called Taste the Whiskey. Eric Lee Bedingfield and Jesse Keith Whitley. You can check out a great video to that one as well on YouTube. Getting lots of radio airplay and lots of views as well. That was a great duet, wasn't it? Absolutely. Well, I've had a great time tonight. I hope you have too. I want to thank my special guest, Tim James, and also Carol Watanabe and Sherry Otzenberger from Defenders Gateway for being here on the program tonight. Click the Defenders Gateway tab at the top of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. They do a great service for veteran. All the services is free. The app is free as well. There's a QR code on my website. You can just scan that with your mobile device, or you can get it from the App Store or the Google Play Store as well. And Tim James, thetimjames.com is where you can find his book that we talked about tonight in the interview as well. If you want to know how to write songs, man, you got to listen to some of his stuff and the songs that we played tonight. George Strait's 60th #1 hit, he wrote it. Absolutely. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in